Nether Snapshot. That's right, a new Nether Snapshot is here, and it's introduced a brand new block, Crying Obsidian. Look at it, sub. Just look at it. It drips. So cool. But that's not all it's good for. Here's 10 creative ways to use Crying Obsidian in Minecraft 1.16. As it stands, you can currently only get this block by bartering with piglins. There's no crafting recipe, so you better get to mining a bunch of gold, sub. Luckily, that also spawns in the Nether now too. Number 1. The Respawn Anchor. The only official use for Crying Obsidian is to combine it with glowstone and a crafting bench. 6 Crying Obsidian to be exact, combined with 3 glowstone creates a special new block called the Respawn Anchor. This tool is used to set your respawn in the Nether, and only the Nether. It'll explode if used in the overworld or the end. You can fuel it up with glowstone for a maximum of 4 charges, and it'll ensure that you don't land all the way back in the overworld after a ghast ball catches you off guard. The light level of this block also changes when placing more glowstone in, effectively making it a powered Nether lamp. Number 2. Eerie lighting levels. There are all sorts of blocks that add lighting to your dark household corners. Furnaces are an obscure one, but when burning, they light up the area. Torches, redstone torches, even soul torches are now used to create well-lit or eerie atmospheres. But today, sub, we're using Crying Obsidian. I bet no one could have imagined that a block of obsidian would be able to produce light, but if you think about it, it is formed with lava, and that's another natural light source in Minecraft. Crying Obsidian is also only found in the Nether, where glowstone naturally generates. This could mean that the block has a natural glowing property that may be genetic to many Nether blocks. Light up Sub's World by subscribing. With just one hit of a button, you'll be notified every time we upload, and if you subscribe, I'll hit sub into this giant lake of lava. Do it! Press the button! Stand right there, sub. Are you ready? Hiya! Number 3. Dripping Giveaway. Maybe Crying Obsidian will come in handy for another purpose. A secret purpose. What's the most secretive thing you know how to build in Minecraft, sub? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Exactly! A hidden entrance. With those dripping particles being quite subtle and only noticeable to people who are looking for them, it means Crying Obsidian can be really useful for pointing out a location. Most things remain hidden because people just don't look for them after all. Steve doesn't even know about Crying Obsidian yet, so he definitely won't be looking, that's for sure. Create your base deep in the walls of the Nether, and then create a trail of Crying Obsidian in the roof. It'll occasionally drip down, and if you ever get lost or need to find your base, you can just follow the particles all the way there. Number 4. Morning Drip. I'll tell you something, sub. It's been a while since you visited your good pal Steve. Perhaps you should reignite your friendship with a prank. Grab some more gold and get trading with piglins, because you're gonna need a lot of Crying Obsidian for this one. Now, a regular block of Crying Obsidian on its own will drip pretty slowly, but if you stack them higher up, more drips will fall down at once, making it seem far more noticeable. Knowing this, you can find Steve's house and create a giant 2D square of Crying Obsidian above his doorway. This should create a crazy black dripping effect, and as soon as Steve wakes up in the morning to get some fresh air, he'll think it's raining black goo. Better stay inside, Steve. It looks like the world is ending. Nice one, sub. Number 5. Leaf Blossoms. Hey sub, I've got an idea. Since you love messing with data packs so much, and because mods are such a popular thing in Minecraft, let's see how Crying Obsidian can be manipulated into one. Place down some Crying Obsidian and take a good look at what they remind you of. What could they possibly be retextured into? Perhaps the polar opposite of its current form. Right now, it's dark, bleak, and dingy, so perhaps we should brighten it up. Come to think of it, the dripping particles do kinda look like falling leaves. Perhaps you could reimagine the Crying Obsidian as a blossoming leaf block, with the particles resembling falling petals. Wow, this looks awesome, sub! I never realized how nice purple trees looked. It's like a whole new biome. A crying biome. See, it's not all doom and gloom here on Sub's World, and if you enjoy the ideas we bring to the channel, then make sure to smash that like button. It goes a long way. Number 6. Leaky Sewage. Let's look at another way that the dripping particles of Crying Obsidian can be used. What else can you think of in the real world that's oozing and drips? A sewage pipe! Exactly! That's totally what I was thinking, sub. That waste has gotta go somewhere after all, and if you want to bring your city builds or drainage systems to life, then you should be using this block. It makes for a great leaking pipe that you can add to the side of more industrial areas, or perhaps near a nuclear bunker. I do wonder what it is that's dripping from the block. Obsidian juice, maybe? Number 7. Nether Spread. Players have had regular old nether portals rotting away in their basements for years now, with no signs of updates. Now that the Nether update has finally arrived and the dimension has a makeover, there's so much more reason to visit. This also means there's much more reason to dust off your portal and make it look nicer. Well, I say nicer, just cooler. Grab various nether blocks and of course some Crying Obsidian and branch them out from your portal. Create your own little nether area as if the blocks from that dimension are seeping into the overworld and slowly spreading, or to make your current nether portal stand out to avoid getting lost. The Crying Obsidian adds a great effect to this, with the particles and ominous lighting. Steve may even think that the new update has added nether corruption which takes over the world. You better run, Steve! Number 8. Emotional furniture. Who said furniture didn't have feelings? Anything made with Crying Obsidian sure will. While there's no crying sound, the blocks do add some emotion to your interior and exterior. Because it's a light source, why not use it in conjunction with the new netherwood blocks to create lampposts? There are hundreds of Minecraft map post designs, but I bet you've never tried this one before. Perhaps this would be better suited for inside the nether, but the option is always there if you want to bring a piece home with you. Make sure to let us know what other furniture pieces and decorations you create from this block. Number 9. The Creepy Spaceship. Perhaps your building technique is a little more abstract or genre-specific. Fan of sci-fi, sub? You've built a rocket or two in the past, right? Well, that Crying Obsidian may come in useful here. The dripping particles and the weird texture of the block make it look almost alien, and definitely not of this world. Build yourself a nice spaceship corridor and make it look infested, like an unknown life form has taken over and attacked the crew. You could even use this to scare Steve. Got any other bright ideas? How would you use Crying Obsidian in Minecraft? Make sure to let us know in the comments. The block is brand new after all, and like all new Minecraft things, there's heaps of possibilities. Number 10. The Crying Obsidian Portal. Going back to basics here, have you ever looked at your portal and felt like it may need sprucing up a little? I mean, the noises it makes aren't especially attractive. The solution to this? Redecoration, of course. Grab some different nether blocks, including Crying Obsidian, and change up how the portal looks. You can't currently craft a portal from Crying Obsidian, but you can surround the regular obsidian with it to make your portal drip and look far more alive. Spooky, huh, sub? Where do you think a Crying Obsidian portal would take you? Maybe to a dimension where there's only water instead of lava. Get this, sub, it would be called the Wether. Okay, I'll stop. Incredible how one new block can have so many new uses. Thanks again for taking the time to investigate and show us all of this, sub. I'm sure the viewers are very grateful for it. Now we just need to think of a way to get rid of all this excess Crying Obsidian. Seriously, sub, I think you bartered a whole lot from the piglins. Maybe go and prank Steve a few more times, huh? See you next time!